Hi, I'm Kenny Aronoff, and you're watching Stampede City Sessions.
Hi, I'm Mark Giordano from the Calgary Flames, and you're watching Stampede City Sessions.
Hello, I'm Alan Kavanagh from Ashburn in Ireland. You're watching Stampede City Sessions.
Live from the Weber Academy Performing Arts Centre in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. ATB Financial presents Stampede City Sessions.
How many days until I see your face? Where used to lies an empty space that I try to fill. I try to fill with all our favorite shows. I don't laugh the same at those same jokes, and I sit here counting down the days, and I'm not sure why we are this way. Yeah. What's right just seems untrue. I'm not right without you, darling. So sick of missing you. I'm tongue-tied, miss this feeling. What's right just seems untrue. I'm not right without you, darling. So sick of missing you. This weight is worth its weight in gold. I'm counting days until I hold you close to me. You're closer than 5,000 miles, but I hope my calls still make you smile. And I sit here counting down the days, and I'm not sure why we are this way. Yeah, tongue-tied, I miss this feeling. What's right just seems untrue. I'm not right without you, darling. So sick of missing you. I'm tongue-tied, miss this feeling. What's right just seems untrue. I'm not right without you, darling. So sick of missing you. Sick of missing you. I'm sick of missing you. This feeling, what's right just seems untrue. I'm not right without you, darling. So sick of missing you. I'm tongue-tied, miss this feeling. What's right just seems untrue. I'm not right without you, darling. So sick of missing you. I'm 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 sick of missing you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing tonight? If you can't tell from this funny accent, I am from Kenya. You got it in one. No, I'm as Irish as they come. I'm delighted to be here in Calgary. It's my first time. Everyone's been so welcoming, and delighted to be sharing some of my own music with you guys. So with this next song, I take inspiration from a lot of different places when writing music, but especially I was lucky enough to grow up listening to people like Bob Dylan, Van Morrison, Bruce Springsteen, people who really told a story with their songs. And music's changed a lot over the years, but it's great to go back and listen to fantastic music like that, which is so timeless when it tells a story. So this next one here is called Just a Jukebox Away, and it's about all the music I grew up listening to. And all this used to mean something. I'm told it was way back when. These these four-chord tricks, that guitar licks, the kick drum stood for more than kicks and timings. Time was not set, and all this used to say something. We'd hear Bob's answers on the wind. The streets alight, the shows were packed, but live, no backing tracks. It was rough, it was raw, but it was real. We'd album sales, not YouTube hits. We'd broken strings and banged up kids. We'd mend, but we'd reap what we sowed. And all this used to go somewhere. We'd hear those sounds from Scarborough Fair. And Van would dance us to the moon. The crowd would earn that one last tune. They'd take us and drift us away. And people wrote the songs they sung, not 6 co-writers for the one. An artist meant more than one song. But somewhere along we lost more. Kids wanna be famous, they don't care what they're famous for. And somewhere along we got lost. We take pleasure in miseries, we don't care about the cost. But I still believe that we've more than we need. As long as we've loved, there's a reason to believe. As long as we're hopelessly hopeful, till the day that we die. And all this used to make more sense. There's a chapter lost in love's romance. We had soundtrack lives for ups and downs. We'd feel each word, hear each sound. We'd live it, but we'd love every beat. Where words will fail, music speaks. The drums will sound, our hearts will beat. An echo will keep this alive. And a melody will linger on. A broken hymn, a silent song. All just a jukebox away. All just a jukebox away from our hearts. Thank you very much. So with this next song, I'm gonna use this nice little gadget called a loop pedal. And basically what happens is, if I do something like this, it's gonna record it and play it back to me. It's gonna record it. You can hear it all. You can't get away with much. So, yeah, there's your drums there. Here's your bass. So it makes you look like you've loads of friends. But you can put loop after loop after loop on it. But if you get any of them wrong, the whole thing's wrecked. So no pressure at all, Alan. But yous are lovely, and we're going to, you seem very kind, so we're going to go for this next one here on the loop pedal. And this is a song called A Soft Morning, so it's just going to take a second. Here we go. Someone once told me what it means to be a man. They said if I'm honest, I'd find a way to understand. So then I promise to take her words as the truth. But jealousy has crept in. There was the curse of our youth. I'm so far from that mark. But I'm trying, and there's one thing, and every fire needs that spark. You were looking to be noticed. You were looking for a man. Find perfecting imperfection. I found perfection in your glance. And as the evening closed slumber, and my closed mind would sleep, a soft morning with a soft kiss, and open my mind to be free. Singing, oh, whoa, won't you let me be your man? Won't you let me be your man? Won't you let me be your man? Let me be your man. Won't you let me be your man? So I'm going to go for a song that's actually the first single off my album. And we got some fantastic news that the song had gone to number 3 on the iTunes chart back in Ireland. And yeah, it was a great day, full of excitement, until the realization that Ireland's a pretty small country. It just meant my mum and her 4 friends downloaded the song. So thanks a million, mum. But yeah, no, this was the first single off the album, and we're gonna use the loop pedal for this one again. But it's a song called Bitter Man. Here we go. I won't crack, I won't break through a cause for sake. I'll be sitting, sipping, laughing, joking, pleading my case. I won't vow or commit, drop a dime, lose my shit, because I'm more selfish than passionate. That's why I don't quit. And I said, maybe I'm independent, maybe I know concerns, maybe I've got no interest in this 30-second turn. Maybe I'm undecided, maybe I'll choose to fold, but maybe I've got more up my sleeve than you got in your soul. And maybe I'm a bitter man, and bitter I'll be, and I'll make you see I'm better than the stars and the seas. And maybe I'm a bitter man, and bitter I'll be, and I'll teach you something more about the birds and the bees. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's the point? You won't learn, not your time, just your turn. You'll be sitting pretty, slipping, and it's happy to burn. When you bleed, when you sweat, you'll get more than you get. Yeah, you'll wander on the ticket, just some pawn in the set. And I said, maybe I'm independent, maybe I know concerns, maybe I've got no interest in this 30-second turn. Maybe I'm undecided, maybe I'll choose to fold, but maybe I've got more up my sleeve than you got in your soul. And maybe I'm a bitter man, and bitter I'll be, and I'll make you see I'm better than the stars and the seas. And maybe I'm a bitter man, and bitter I'll be, and I'll teach you something more about something more about the birds and the bees. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Kavanagh.
How are you? How's things?
As I smack you in the head with the microphone, here, I'll give you one of your own.
Thank you very much.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Great songs.
Thank you.
So we wanted to get to know you a little bit more and have our audience get to know you a little bit more as well. And we know that you have recently moved to Toronto just for a short time.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to find out, how's your Canadian experience been so far?
It's fantastic.
To the second friendliest country in the world.
I don't know. I think he's pinches on that one just about. It's been fantastic, especially up in here in Calgary. It's been unbelievable. Everybody we've come across has just been so friendly and homely. It was fantastic.
Awesome.
But I came over in January. My love affair with Canada started a long time ago. I have an aunt who lives in Coburg, just outside Toronto. But then I came here for the summer between college, and I met a gentleman we're going to introduce very soon. Played some music. Everybody was fantastic. Great music scene. And then I came back again another 2 years later and met a lovely Canadian girl, and we're getting married next year.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
You know, one of the first artists that we had, well, the very first that we had, the first artist we had in our show completely was Lisa Hannigan from Ireland.
Brilliant, amazing.
Brilliant. She was amazing. And we hope to get her back here one day soon. And the other group that we had was the Young Folk.
Yep.
And one of the members of the Young Folk, I remember him saying before he left, I want to meet a Canadian girl. I want to marry a Canadian girl.
Yeah.
So you did it.
Yeah,
So way to
I'll
go.
tell you, yeah. I don't know how. I haven't messed things up yet, but when I know the secret, I'll tell him.
And we understand that you're heading back to Dublin or to Ireland, and you're going to be getting married in the next 6 months too.
Yeah, I'm going home in 2 months. I've actually just extended my stay. I'm in love with the place, and I do what I'm told. I'll learn before the marriage happens. But so I'm going to stay. I've extended my stay, and then I'm home in Dublin, well, just outside Dublin for a couple of months, and I'm back here in October. So I've really, really enjoyed the place, and who knows? We could stand a lot longer here.
Awesome. Now the Irish, there's such a rich history of storytellers and music. How has that influenced your music and the style of music that you want? And what other artists have influenced you with your music?
Yeah, I think the storytelling thing is across the board. It's not just with musicians. Everywhere you'll hear, an Irish person. We just love the sound of our own voices. Don't believe all we say, but it's really a storytelling, because there's such a rich history there, good and bad, and it gives people something to sing about. Some of the best songs were passed down generation to generation before they were recorded and written down, and it's a great way to pass on a story. And songs survived that were, that had a great story. The way it's influenced me is throughout songs. I love to tell stories. You mightn't always understand the accent, but there's usually a story there, and we'll give away the ending before, just so that we don't miss anything. But it's influenced me hugely. As I said, I'm a huge fan of storytellers, not just Irish. Bob Dylan, Leonard Cohen, and so it's really influenced me from a young age.
Well, that's terrific. Also, we were connected with you by Julia Beyer from ARC Records in the UK. Yeah. Talk to us about the record industry, the state that it's in today, and the cool part on how we can get connected with somebody like you by knowing somebody in the UK in the record industry.
Yeah, Julia and ARC Music have been fantastic. I signed the publishing deal with them. They're over in the UK. She's been great sending me on to you guys. And it's kind of... The music industry is changing, but you just have to adapt and get over it and kind of find other ways to get your music out there. So it's exciting, and it has changed a lot. But God, I wouldn't change it for the world. Like it's a great job. It's lovely to travel the world with music and meet lovely people. So I wouldn't change it.
So what's next for Alan Kavanagh?
So, as I said, I'll be here in Canada. We got a lot of shows coming up in Toronto. If you check out Alan Kavanagh on Facebook or alankavanagh.com. And then we're back to Dublin for gigging a summer of gigging in Dublin, and back to Toronto in October, and yeah, who knows?
And you'll be back here a married man.
Sorry?
You'll be back here a married man.
I will indeed, yeah. Well, no, I'll be back before that, but fingers crossed, yeah, next year we're getting married.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alan Kavanagh.
Thank you. Thanks so much. So, as I said, I'm not a big enough man to fill this whole stage, so we're going to bring out a fantastic musician. I came to Canada this time in January, and the great thing about it was there were so many musicians in Toronto, all really lovely to play with and fantastically talented, but this guy really brought it to a new level. The first time I saw this guy playing, he played guitar, and next song he took up the bass, and yeah, he was singing as well, and I was blown away. And then I said, look, I'm putting together a band for this regular gig I have. And he was saying, oh, yeah, well, drums are my first instrument. So some people do it all. It's not fair. But could you please put your hands together for a gentleman and a fantastic musician, just in Portuguese. If loving you was such a mistake, then I'd be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. If loving you was such a mistake, then I'd be happy being wrong. We just saw it in the sand. With each storm they will wash away, and that's why we can't just plans. And I was so sure we'd last, scrolling through old messages to grab something from our past. And do I ever cross your mind? I haven't had a single thought without you crossing mine. And do I ever cross your mind? Haven't had a single thought without you crossing mine. And if loving you was such a mistake, then I'd be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. If loving you was such a mistake, then I'd be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. We drew swords to disarm. We needed fights to find our way back into each other's arms. And mistakes I've made a few, but regrets to me they don't make sense, cause they led me back to you. And do I ever cross your mind? I haven't had a single thought without you crossing mine. And do I ever cross your mind? I haven't had a single thought without you crossing mine. And if loving you was such a mistake, then I'll be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. If loving you was such a mistake, then I'll be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. Do I ever cross your mind? I haven't had a single thought without you crossing mine. And do I ever cross your mind? Oh, I haven't had a single thought without you crossing mine. And if loving you was such a mistake, I'd be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. If loving you was such a mistake, then I'll be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. If loving you was such a mistake, then I'll be happy being wrong for the rest of my days. If loving you was such a mistake, then I'll be happy being wrong. Thank you very much, Jim. Kick back and chill out in the sun. We're gonna shine at the night. We're going out as we drink up to cool down and feeling every beat of that summer sound. Feel the summer breeze, put your mind at ease. Keep it close, man's close. Let's make some memories that last long after the sun goes down. Cause the sky looks clear when I feel so free. No responsibilities, and when we share the time to stand still. And the sky looks clear when I feel so free, with no responsibilities. Won't you drink up, live life, don't think twice, cause you're living in paradise. Stand up and feet found in the sun. We feel so free with these palm trees around us. We feel blessed. It seems like the sky looks so clear as I pass cloud 9. Hear the ukuleles jump, the rebirds sing. Sleeping on the floor, hear alarm bells ring. Then at last we'll watch the sun go down. Cause the sky looks clear and I feel so free. No responsibilities, and when we're sharing the time to stand still. The sky looks clear and I feel so free. No responsibilities. Won't you drink up, live life, don't think twice, cause we're living in paradise. Yeah, we're living in paradise. Can't put a price on memories. Said there's no one that I'd rather be. Oh, cause I wanna be by your side, don't you ever hide when you're living in paradise. Cause we know we got a lot to be happy about. We're good friends, these good things are happening now. If you're feeling me, fall into my beat. Cause we know we got a lot to be happy about. We're good friends, the good things are happening now. If you're feeling me, fall into my beat. Reload, rejoicing, won't you just use your voice and I'll come calling, baby, calling for you. Cause bad food and good company cures everything that's ailing me. And you'll be there, baby, be there for me. Oh, cause I fall until my way down just to crawl and claw my way back to you. You were everything I thought was you. And I call when trouble my days blue. You called to cover my miscues. You showed me life. Cause we know we got a lot to be happy about. We're good friends, the good things are happening now. If you're feeling me, fall into my beat, yeah. We know we got a lot to be happy about. We're good friends and good things are happening now. If you're feeling me, fall into my beat, yeah. Cause I fall, step on my way down just to crawl and claw my way back to you. You were everything I thought was true. And I called when some of my days blue. You called to cover my miscues. You showed me life. We know we got a lot to be happy about. We're good friends and good things are happening now. If you're feeling me, fall into my beat. 'cause that sky looks clear and I feel so free. No responsibilities, and we're wishing for time to stand still. And the sky looks clear and I feel so free. No responsibilities. Won't you drink up, live life, don't think twice, 'cause we're living in paradise. Thank you. Have we forgotten how to dream? We're breaking at the seams, unraveling ourselves. Are we left with anything? These nights weren't built to last. We're covering the scars from battles that we both know were never won, just lost. And as you turn away, I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should go. I can't leave you lonesome tonight. I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should know that you don't belong by my side. I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should go. I can't leave you lonesome tonight, but I'll wait for you to call this off. 'Cause maybe we love the trails of our lost love. Any legacy when we fall into our knees? A broken heart don't feel too bad if you're constantly lonely. Your heart it beats with mine, our bodies move and twine. We'll fool ourselves to thinking things will work this time. And as you turn away, I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should go. I can't leave you lonesome tonight. I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should know that you don't belong by my side. I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should go. I can't leave you lonesome tonight, but I'll wait for you to call this song. 'Cause maybe we love the trails of our lost love. You'll find your prince someday, and me, I'll be okay. We'll both move on and settle down and find a brighter day. And I'll remember back to nights, I'll forget those stupid fights. I'll hold on to the memories when we helped each other shine. And as you turn to me, I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should go. I can't leave you lonesome tonight. I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should know that you don't belong by my side. I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should go. I can't leave you lonesome tonight. I'm hopelessly hopeful I fall when I should know that you don't belong by my side. But I'll wait for you to call this song. 'Cause maybe we love the trails of our lost love, and maybe I miss the trail of our lost love. So if you haven't guessed, I'm going to play drums with this next song. Just kidding. We're going to take to this beautiful, beautiful grand piano for this next song here. And yeah, as an Irish person, it's great to travel all around the world, and you meet a lot of people from Ireland actually who travel. It's one of the things we do love to do, and we're able to do because of visa situations. But yeah, it's always strange to run into people who have been away, or when you've been away, and the way you've changed. Sometimes after 10 minutes it's like you guys never left, but sometimes people have changed and you're never sure how it's going to work out. So this is a song about, it's called Where You Belong. So here we go. Where you belong, where you belong, where you belong, where you belong. Just to run away from home. Did you find some space, some place you can call your own? Just to see the world you left once taught behind. Will you see my smiling face when you sleep tonight? And I hope that I'll reach you, and I hope you will return to where you belong. Where you belong, where you belong, where you belong. Did you meet someone, and was your love true? 'Cause I didn't dare to, 'cause no one compared to you. Are you still the same? 'Cause babe, I'm still your fool. And I bet your eyes and your smile still out of the room. And I hope that I'll reach you, and I hope you will return to where you belong. Where you belong, where you belong, where you belong, where you belong. In my arms, 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 where you belong. In my arms, in my arms, in my arms, in my arms, in my arms. Did you meet someone, and was your love true? 'Cause I didn't dare to, 'cause no one compared to you. Just to run away from home. Did you find some space, some place you can call your own? So when I first came to Canada, I was living at a place called Blur in Spadina, great area. It was a great area for music as well, and I was walking by a bar, and I heard this sound, and I don't know if anybody knows violin or fiddle, but there's a lot of different styles. You know, people an hour from each other at home could play in a different style on the fiddle, and it's very distinctive, and where you're from really does affect. And I walked by, and I couldn't believe it. It sounded identical to at home. And I walked into the bar, and I saw this next gentleman play play a set, and I had to meet the guy, and we got gigging after that together, and yeah, just an unbelievably talented guy. You'll see it in a while, but he's actually he's left Toronto now, and he's got a lovely wife, and they're living in BC in a place called Kimberley. So could you all please put your hands together for a guy from out east, but yeah, he's living out here in West. So put your hands together for Lennon Delaney. So with this next song, a couple of years ago I had been working away a lot and kind of missing home a bit. And I was down in the bar having a drink, and a guy across from the bar from me was out celebrating something, and we got talking. It turned out he was celebrating the birth of his first child. We got talking how hard it might be being away for that, and he was saying, look, once I can provide a great life for my kid, and that's my job, and I'll be there for all the other memories. But he said something, it was quite lovely to hear him be so positive about it, and we got talking some more about his advice for his newborn kid and what it would be, and he said something beautiful, and it was in his second language, and he said, "To yourself, please always be true," would be his advice, and it was just a gorgeous phrase. So I put it in a song as a kind of a letter to his newborn, and this is a song called "To Yourself, Please Always Be True." So I hope you enjoy. We have a video for this one as well, and it was lovely to use Super 8 footage of my parents' wedding. So yeah, this is "To Yourself, Please Always Be True." I won't let you falter, and I'll keep you from hurt. There won't be a moment I don't put you first. I'll be right beside you, whatever you do. To yourself, please always be true. Enjoy while you can, don't you grow up too fast. Just cherish those small things, as well, they don't last. And I'll be right beside you, whatever you do. To yourself, please always be true. I'll tell you my secrets, what I've learned and done. You're my greatest triumph, maybe my only one. But I'll be right beside you, whatever you do. To yourself, please always be true. A guiding hand behind you, the wind for you to soar. There hasn't been something that I have loved more. And I'll be right beside you, whatever you do. To yourself, please always be true. There's a side to your old man I don't want you to see. My weakness, my mistakes, the times I'm in need. But I'll be right beside you when you need me to. To yourself, please always be true. And if there should come a time that I can't be there, just please don't you panic, please don't be scared. 'Cause I hope that I've helped you, that's all I've ever tried to do. To yourself, please always be true. To yourself, please always be true. To yourself, please always be true. Falling in and out of your love. You tell me I'm not to blame, but that's not enough. Trying to find the way into your heart. Each time I try to break away and just fall apart. Now I can see I've opened up my mind and you ain't made for me, but I know we'll both do just fine. Even if the sun don't shine, no, I can see that we tried 1,000 times that we ain't meant to be, but I know we'll both do just fine. Even if the sun don't shine, even if the sun don't shine. Try to hold you close, try to hold you so close to me. I said I'd never let you go, and never let you leave. Tried to play it cool so you'd stay. But I never saw you slip, never thought you just slip away. Hey, hey, now I can see I've opened up my mind, you ain't made for me, but I know we'll both do just fine. Even if the sun don't shine, now I can see that we tried 1,000 times that we ain't meant to be, but I know we'll both do just fine. Even if the sun don't shine, even if the sun don't shine. Where were you when I needed shelter from this pain? I need someone who's there, true sunshine, or true rain. I do ba dee 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 da da. Let me see them hands in the air. Here we go. Ba-da, ba-da. Sing it. Ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da, ba-da. Ba-da, ba-da. Even if the sun don't shine, da-da, da-da. 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 Even if the sun don't shine. Give yourselves a round of applause. Fantastic. Lovely. We'll get a sing-along going later. It's fantastic. So, I'm going to have to love you and leave you with this next one here. But, yeah, we're going to go for a song. We had a talk backstage about different ways. You've got a great act called Sarah Darling coming up. And, yeah, about how you write a song and how long it takes you to write a song. Bob Dylan would sit down and write it very quickly, and Leonard Cohen would take quite a while on it, sometimes years. And yes, I find it mixes. But this next one here, basically I'm going to explain the story because I love the sound of my own voice and I never stop talking and all that. But I think we're filming it for TV, so they'll have the subtitles, so they'll understand. But this one's called Boston Bay by Morning, and it's a song about... I find myself always late for airports and for flights. Don't know what it is, stuff just always gets in the way. I made it here okay, mightn't make it home. But yeah, whatever happens, I always think in my head, there's always somebody in a worse situation. It's something that kind of makes you feel a bit better when you're in a situation like that and a bit stressed. So I was on my way to the airport, a bit late, and I was thinking, you know, it could be worse. I'm rushing along, and this melody came to me at the time, and I was thinking, yeah, we'll make up this story about a guy who needs to get from Dublin to Boston by the morning, because he gets a call, and he needs to get there to break up a wedding. His girlfriend is being forced to marry somebody of her father's choosing, and yeah, he has to get there to break up the wedding just in time. So this one's called Boston Bay by Morning. But can you please give a huge round of applause to Justin and Lennon here? They've been fantastic working. And so this is my first time out here in Calgary, and since I've got here, and even before, everybody's been so lovely, but in particular, Lauren and Candice have been just absolutely amazing. So give a huge round of applause to everybody on sound and lights, and everybody involved with this fantastic, fantastic thing. So thanks for all your support, and this one here is called the Boston Bay by Morning. Have a great night. How do we get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do we get from Dublin town when lover she is calling? How do we get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do we get from Dublin town when lover she is calling me? She told me that she was to wed to a man her father chose. Wanted us to run away to some place where no one goes. Well, I said, my dear, you must be mad. We'd never leave the States alive. She said, rather die in 1,000 deaths than regret the life we never tried. We never tried. So tell me, how do we get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do we get from Dublin town whenever she is calling? How do we get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do we get from Dublin town whenever she is calling? Nothing here will hold me back. I travel over storms and seas. I'm leaving with me hopes in hand, on the hope she'd wait for me. Will she wait for me? So tell me, how do I get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do I get from Dublin town when lover she is calling? How do I get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do I get from Dublin town when lover she is calling me? Those wedding bells, they're ringing out, and she's walking down the aisle to meet the man her father chose. That man was me all the while, all the while. So tell me, how do I get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do I get from Dublin town when lover she is calling? How do I get from Dublin town to Boston Bay by morning? How do I get from Dublin town when lover she is calling me? Thank you!
Stampede City Sessions is presented by ATP Financial.